aqua green ocean, and it's waving and comes up on the sand, and there's nobody there. And there's birds, but it's so bright. It's bright to look at the water.
There's no worries in a place like that. It's peaceful.
And all you can hear is the ocean. Comes up. It's not big waves, little waves. Put your feet in the sand. Soft. White sand. Soft sand.
It's a peaceful and quiet place.
Very beautiful. It's windy.
Can you see the sky from where you are?
Yes, sky meets the ocean.
Look up in the sky and see if you can find a big, white, fluffy cloud.
There's clouds. And it's feeling soft and relaxing.
And you don't have to worry. It'll hold your weight just like magic.
Yes.
Does it feel like cotton or like feathers?
It feels like more feather. Soft cotton like feather.
It's very comfortable, isn't it? Lay back on that cloud and just let it absorb all your weight. It's such a beautiful, wonderful feeling. It's like you don't have any weight at all. You can become one with that beautiful cloud. If you lay back on that cloud, let it absorb your weight. If you want to, you can even wrap the cloud around you like a wool blanket and snuggle down into the cloud. That's such a beautiful, comfortable, safe feeling. And it's almost as though you don't even have a body. As you become one with that beautiful, soft, comfortable, safe cloud. And this cloud is floating through the air, carrying you with it. Soft and protected and comfortable and safe. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting. And this cloud floats over the land and over the valleys, over the mountains, and even out over the ocean if it wants to, carrying you with it. Soft, protected, comfortable and safe. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting over the land, over the valleys, protected and safe. This cloud is like magic because not only can it carry you over the land and over the valleys, it can also carry you back and back and back in time and space. I'm asking the cloud to move and carry you back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place, where there's information we would like to find to help you in the very best way we can. The cloud is moving. It's carrying you back and back and back. We're looking for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look and examine the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now the cloud is slowly slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now that the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place, you want to drift off of that cloud, back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree, back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the first thing that you see down there below you, or the very first impression that you have as you come back down to the surface. Are you coming off the cloud yet?
No.
What do you see down there below you?
The ocean.
What's the first thing that you see apart from the ocean?
Sand.
Do you hear anything?
No, nothing.
Do you feel anything?
Like I don't get off the cloud.
Are you still floating down from the cloud?
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, just like a leaf, flowing down, down, down. You're going to land in the most appropriate time and place. You're drifting off the cloud back down, down, down to the surface. Let me know once you're down from the cloud. Tell me, what do you see?
See sand in the jungle and the mountain.
Are your feet touching the ground?
Yes.
Look around you. What else do you see?
Volcano.
Do you see anybody else around you?
No.
What are you doing there?
Standing there on the edge. See where the beach is.
Look down at your feet. Are they covered?
No.
Are you barefoot?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're in a man body or a woman body?
Woman.
So you're on the beach and you're staring towards the volcano.
Yes.
Why are you there?
It's Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii.
Do you feel like you're young or you're old? Do you feel healthy?
Yes. I have long hair.
You have nice long hair?
Yes.
You feel the hair touching your back?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
I will do
Do all the women dress the way you do?
There's nobody else here.
Do you think you're going somewhere?
I'm lost.
You're lost. Have you been lost for a while?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Go to the jungle.
Let's move forward, condense time a little. Now you're in the jungle. What are you doing now?
Looking for people. I'm looking, where do I have to go? I don't know the way.
Do you see animals?
No.
Have you been in the jungle for a long time now?
I feel like I just got here.
What were you doing before you got lost?
I don't know.
Now leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be the most important day when something important is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What's happening? What do you see?
Harry.
What's Harry doing?
He's brand new.
He's what?
Brand new. He was just born. In the plastic baby the hospital bed. I could see through to him. He's so ugly.
What else do you see around you?
Bobby.
How do you feel?
Happy. Lost.
Do you remember what happened to the girl lost in the jungle?
Do I remember what happened? No. She disappeared.
Okay. I want you to imagine a big fluffy cloud again. I want you to magically float up onto that cloud and sink into it. Wrap yourself around that cloud and feel how good it feels to be weightless, with no worries and no problems. I want you to let that cloud just magically float and drift and float, float and drift, over the valleys, over the mountains. It's carrying you with it. And I want you to go up there and feel safe and protected. Safe and protected. That cloud is going to carry you to a place, the most appropriate time and place, where we're going to learn something. That cloud is going to carry you back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place, where there's information we would like to find to help you in the very best way we can. The cloud is moving. It's carrying you back and back and back. We're looking at the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. The most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now the cloud is slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place. You're going to drift off that cloud back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree, back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the first thing that you see down there below you, the first impression that you might have as you come back down to the surface. Can you see yourself?
Yes.
What do you see?
The white horse. Green grass.
How does it feel?
Peaceful.
Can you feel the environment around you?
It's happy.
Is there anybody else there?
My dad.
What are you doing with your dad?
He's feeding animals. I'm with the white horse.
Is that your white horse?
Yes.
And what are you going to do with that horse?
I'm feeding him hay.
What is your father doing?
He has a hat on and he's feeding birds. And I'm petting the horse.
Do you often feed the horse with your dad?
We're not doing it together. I'm by myself.
Okay. Is that a horse for riding?
Yes.
What else are you doing?
Looking at the grass, it's long, all the birds.
Let's leave that scene. Let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider very important. What do you see?
Not a funeral.
Can you describe it for me?
Yeah, it's very crowded. My whole family's here. Everybody's crying.
What happened there?
It's my nanny.
Hmm. How are you reacting?
Don't cry.
Hmm.
Everybody's crying. My mom's crying.
It's not a happy day now, is it?
It's sad.
Did she have a long, happy life?
Yes.
Then we'll leave her there and she'll move forward to what is expected of her. And you're just seeing, you're not feeling these emotions, you're just seeing it. We're going to condense time and space, move forward to a time that was relevant to you. What do you see?
A wedding.
Whose wedding?
My cousin's. Ashley's.
You're there with your family?
Everybody's there.
It's a happy event?
Very. Everyone's dancing. Everybody's healthy.
Perfect. Let's shift away from that life. Drift away. Drift away. Drift away. Drift away. You saw many beautiful scenes. He described them very vividly. Now I want you to take a step back and we're going to talk to your higher self. Let's drift away from those lives. We're drifting and floating away. And the woman in the jungle will continue on her own journey. She'll find peace. She will find what she was supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own journey. She'll find peace. She'll find what she was supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own path. Now I want all the consciousness and personality of Priscilla to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Priscilla's subconscious, please? Do I have permission to speak to Priscilla's subconscious?
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know that the subconscious takes care of Priscilla's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Priscilla in this lifetime and in all lifetimes as she's ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and to ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know that the subconscious could have brought her to many different lifetimes. You chose to bring her back into a life where she was lost in the jungle. Why did you pick that lifetime? Why did Priscilla see a lifetime where she was stuck in a jungle?
Pressure.
What does that have to do with her life now?
Pressure on her head.
There's pressure on Priscilla's head. We don't want Priscilla to feel any discomfort. And I know you take very good care of Priscilla's body. What can we teach her that she can learn from that past life? Priscilla will be able to hear this recording, and she's got a lot to learn. What can we teach her that she needs to know? Can the subconscious of Priscilla answer a few questions for me tonight? I respect the power of the subconscious because I know that the subconscious takes good care of Priscilla. Priscilla had some questions that she wanted to understand. She needs guidance. Can I go ahead and ask these questions? can you tell me why Priscilla has such a hard time showing her true emotions? Priscilla would like to know why she has these strong energy feelings. Now I'm asking the subconscious to recede to where it belongs with much love and much thanks for the help and information it has given her today. I know she's really going to appreciate this effort. And I want the entities from the other lives that were speaking with us to also recede into the past where they belong with much love and much thanks for the information they have given us. And remember, the things you are watching are from the past. They belong in the past, and we will leave them in the past. We only brought them forward as a curiosity to learn from, to have information to help with the present time. In that way, they're valuable and have importance. As Priscilla listens to the recording and goes over the material and puts it into place, it will not bother her in any way mentally or physically. That is very important. It will not bother her in any way mentally or physically. Now I want the subconscious and personality of Priscilla to once again return and fully integrate back into the body completely. Now I want the consciousness of Priscilla to integrate back into the body, replacing all the parts we're speaking to. Now I want Priscilla to move up, up, up through time and space and orient yourself back into the present day and time. This is January 5th. You're lying here in bed in your home, and you had a very interesting experience. I want you to remember that the present life you're living now is the most important life of all, because it is the one you are focused on at the present time. Any information we can find in this way is valuable, but it will not bother you in any way mentally or physically as you understand it and put it into place. That is very important. It will not bother you in any way. Now in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you'll be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over, as though you've had a nice long nap. You will feel fully rested and refreshed. Anytime you do this, it will always be an enjoyable experience. Now follow me up as we go, and on the count of 10, you'll be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2, you're beginning to breathe a little faster. Your blood is beginning to circulate a little faster because you're beginning to wake up now. 3, 4, you are becoming aware of your physical body, very much aware of your physical body. You can move your arms, your legs around to get the muscles working and the blood circulating, because it's getting tiring laying down on that position. We're getting everything moving again because you're very much aware of your physical body. You're focused on it now because you're beginning to wake up now. 5, 6, you are becoming aware of the sounds in the room and the sounds outside of the room. You're very much aware of your physical surroundings. You're oriented back here in this time and place. You're beginning to wake up now. 7, 8, you're coming out very nicely, very nicely. 9, 10, you're wide awake, feeling wonderful all over.